Alright. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I can understand. Well, it's, we'll have to see if it's, for the better or for the worse. In any case, game number 3 between Hydra and Strelok in this, best of 5 series is gonna be played on Overgrowth, and we have Strelok playing for Cascade here in the lower left corner, and then we have Hydra in the top right corner of the map. Strelok opening again with a 12-12. And yeah, Strelok is being a little bit sour about the behavior of some of the players, apparently. But I can't say I can't agree, I can't disagree. I mean, I know why the decision has been made. It's not something I have a control over. It's not something I can influence, so I pretty much don't give a shit. But putting myself into the shoes of the player, I can definitely understand why some of them would be, you know, upset. Some of them would be happy that finally we can compete against one another and win some money, and instead of Koreans taking everything. So yeah, I can understand, but I'm not gonna comment any further on that. So this is one of those maps that Strelok performs best on, I'd say. We've seen it in his previous series, and maybe he's going to have such luck or such a good performance nowadays as or now as well, because he played on this map versus Hunter before. And Happy played here, his series as well, and both of these maps have been won by the Terrans, I think, on this map. So zero kills for the Reaper, but a nice scout. Hydra is going to deny any further attempts at disturbing the worker line. Metabolic boost on the way, decently quickly. And Strelok again going to go into helium production once those 2 Marines pop. So he's going to have 4 Marines that he could he will be able to put into a bunker. Hydra just going to be droning and droning and droning, and not going to be surprised if I see a 3rd base going up as is usual. This time around, it's... well, he's going to have roughly 100 gas when the 3rd gets put down, so he could go into a quick lair and could go into quick mutalisks again. Let's see if we see a lair. Yep, 613 lair. Could have been slightly faster, but still, very quick lair, about 1 minute earlier. It worked very well in the previous game. Strelok looks like, apart from not opening CC first, is doing the same thing, getting the armory and gonna be moving forward with the Marine Halbat attack, which again, if you don't have a lot of queens with spines, and even then you have to use drones a little bit, or if you don't have Baneling Nest, or if you don't have a Roach Warren, it's difficult to defend against. Luckily for Hydra, he's getting more and more and more queens. He realizes that this is a threat, this is a real danger that he's in right now, so he should have no problems defending this. Tanks are entering the production line as well. How much damage does this do? That is the question. Wow, that's a lot of Hellbats. Spire is going up during all of this. 3 queens will probably not be enough to defend versus this, but 5 queens, that's a different story. Unfortunately, they don't all have transfusions. If they had, this would have been a piece of cake. Careful not to venture off creep, however. Nice. And Hydra can be feeling pretty safe now. He's gonna build a bunch of lings and try to defend his third base with the Zerglings. And when the Spire finishes, he's going to crank out as many Mutalisks as he can. Pretty much what he's trying to do is he's trying to stockpile as much gas as possible without actually taking additional assimilators, so that he's got enough for like 8 Mutalisks maybe when the Spire finishes, which should be in 20 seconds. 2 more Overlords, so he is going to have enough supply as well. Strelok, once again, does he have any anti-air? 4 Marines, 1 tank, no missile turrets. This could be a quick game. The second factory is still producing Hellions. We're moving into the Blue Flame territory right now, so no force in production versus these 8 Mutalisks that are just about to hatch. Strelok, you still have a chance to start building missile turrets. Come on! Do it! Or lose. Strelok is going to be very disappointed. A 3-0 after such a good performance throughout the tournament. Because I can't imagine this going any other way. We've got 8 mutas. GG! Immediate GG from Strelok. 3-0 Hydra. Congratulations. 100 euros goes to your pocket. Strelok, you know, an all-round good performance, but in the end, it just was not good enough.